In December 1922, the wooden suspension bridge at Kelso, going over the Cowlitz River, was hit by several successive log jams, the last of which were finally cleared off on January 2nd, 1923. The next day, after much heavy rain and under heavy traffic from the new Long Bell workers building Longview, going back and forth over the bridge, around rush hour time, around 5 p.m., the upper cable on the north side of the bridge snapped, causing the north part of the bridge to swivel down and get caught under the current and just flip over. And that's how the Allen Street Bridge collapsed on January 3rd, 1923. A whole bunch of people went into the water. At least 17 people died, making it the deadliest bridge collapse in Washington state history. And many bodies were never recovered. And among the dead were a county commissioner-elect from Woodland. Some bodies were recovered days later, and like I said, some were never recovered. It was a very big deal. Even though the third bridge was already under construction, like you can see in that photo, because they knew they needed to replace the second one, it was still 4 months until the new bridge, the third bridge, was completed. And so they had to reinstate ferry service that hadn't been there since 1904, when the first bridge was built. Kelso was founded on the east side of the Cowlitz River in 1884, and 6 or 7 years later, the tiny town of Catlin was founded just across the Cowlitz River on the west side, and the two towns merged into just Kelso in 1908. And part of the reason for that happening was because of the Allen Street Bridge, which was the first one was built in 1904. And so the bridge helped bring those two towns together. Now, when Long Bell came in to start building Longview in 1922, that's when the need for more stable bridge across the Cowlitz became readily apparent, because their Long Bell's first headquarters here they set up in Kelso, and a lot of the people who came to work on it were living temporarily in Kelso, and so they needed to get over the river to do their job, because Longview was still a dream at that point, and they were still had a lot to build. And so when the bridge collapsed, it cut the workers off from their jobs for, like I said, for 4 months, and until the third one could be finished. And with that, Longview could be built more quickly. And this collapse helped Long Bell rush their railroad bridge over the Cowlitz down near the mouth. Was built in less than 90 days and completed in June of 1923. I'm sure that was a rush job, because they knew how important it was to be able to get across the Cowlitz River. A lot of people in Kelso work in Longview. That's just the way it has been for a long time. Longview has the large mills, and most of the employment is in Longview. There's a lot more employment in Longview than in Kelso, so a lot of people in Kelso need to go over to Longview to work, and there's good shopping over there too, and also people who want to go out Ocean Beach Highway, like from I-5. If you want to go out Ocean Beach Highway from I-5, you got to cross over the Cowlitz River at some point, whether that be Tennant Way near the mouth of the Cowlitz River, or one of the two bridges in Kelso.